AI technologies are changing the way we work, and the performance boost can be a bit addictive. And if there is a dependency, a price hike can have very negative effects. Let's analyze if it can help you to stay both efficient and competitive. In this video, we'll try to show the impact of doing AI-assisted development with the right tools and context. We will start with an empty project without any MCP configured. Because we want to do a comparison, we will lock the model this time to a fixed one and bypass the approvals. We will measure time, so we'll need a stopwatch too. Let's imagine our product needs to use two UARTs. We know the NRF54L15 peripherals are grouped by power domains, and we want our product to be as power efficient as possible. So we will ask a very specific question about which UART should we choose. After hitting enter, we start our stopwatch and we will speed up the video until the model gives us the answer. We can see after 5 minutes, it came up with an answer involving UART20 and UART30. Although the VS Code GitHub Copilot extension is very helpful to give us some usage figures, with a third-party extension, we can extract some estimated info about the amount of tokens burned in this operation. These don't tell us much yet, but we will use them for a comparison. Now we need to run a similar experiment, so we start with another empty project. But this time, we will do it with the Nordic MCP app and running. We must ensure use the same model and also bypass the approvals too. The prompt is a copy-paste of the previous one with a small modification to ensure the MCP knowledge base will be used. We hit enter, start the stopwatch and speed up. That was definitely much faster. We can see the same recommendation about UART20 and UART30, and by checking the usage, we can also see the tokens burned were a lot less. Although these are all positive signs, we will do one more run. Why? Well, the Copilot extension could be doing some tricks here. It has a cache, and some might argue that the running order might benefit the second test, which will get some help from the results of the first run. So let's create another empty project without the Nordic MCP configured using the same fixed model and the approvals bypass. We copy-paste the original prompt this time and trigger the process again. If there were some side effects, this one should run much faster and consume less tokens. We see that's not the case, which shows the value of using the Nordic MCP resource. Now, despite the results, it is important to give them the right context. The GitHub Copilot extension does not supply any official usage statistics. The extensions used in this video are developed by third parties and analyze the chat local files, meaning the total token values might not be 100% accurate. However, it's reasonable to assume that errors will be systematic and skew all the measurements in the same way, so the comparison should still show the relative positions to each other.